What's going on, people? Welcome to 27 Works and welcome to episode 2 of Google Earth car spotting, or whatever I ended up calling this series. I'm recording this right after the first episode, so I'm still at the moment in around San Francisco. I'm going to just zoom out and try a different place in San Francisco because while I'm on video I don't want to be trying new locations and have it not work out and not find anything and have the pointless video made sort of thing. So yeah, we're just going to drop back into somewhere completely random in San Fran. I'm not going around Palo Alto. I was looking around Palo Alto and I know that's where like all the tech bro companies are from. Everyone drives Teslas. It's insane. Like, for as much as the thing about the Hondas that I was talking about before, you cannot move for Teslas around Palo Alto from what I discovered. We're gonna look around, just smack bang in the middle maybe, wherever we end up. Okay, we're in the sky. Less than ideal. Okay, right. Interesting old Merc to start off with. See, now we're in the city centre, which my theory is that you're not going to see as nice stuff. Like, I know it's probably more expensive to live in the city. And there's your Tesla. It's probably more expensive to live in the city, so people probably do have more money. But I don't know, I just feel like in theory, the cooler, more interesting stuff is going to be out more in the suburbs. So maybe the city wasn't the best place to go, but we'll start in anyway and we'll see for a little bit. And if it doesn't work out, obviously you can just drop somewhere else. There's another Tesla, sorry. There's your Honda. I will try not to point out every time I see an old Honda from that generation, but like, it's just insane to me how common that is. Nothing interesting so far. Like a Mini, that's kind of unusual, I guess. Especially in this location. Timeline is shifting on us. Honda. I'm trying not to, but they are so common. It's just beyond description. I see a Yaris gang. What we have? A couple of BMWs. Oh, another Mini. Again, this weird thing. What are the odds there would be two Minis, two on the same L shape of like a block of blocks from each other? Like, that's just so random to me. But on the flip side, what are the odds that there would be two BMW 1 Series directly across the road at this? Again, just there's something about like the fact that there's two 1 Series, different generations, I guess. I think that's like the more M1 version than that one. But still, anyway, we'll go on. Golf GTI, that's pretty cool. Found a couple of them last night as well. What else we got? Did that move? Pretty sure that was back there. Yeah. Like, I don't know if the person just like works there or something like that and just parks wherever they can. I was gonna say I thought I recognised that. Oh, was that VW Lupo GTI? Well, we'll never know apparently. But what direction to go? I was heading down that way. Wait, that wasn't the same Civic again, was it? It is! Okay. I'm guessing the person works in one of the buildings on this corner and just parks wherever they can, because I was like, that's hardly the same Civic again. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, no, we keep going down this way. So again, that is a different Mini. This is wild to me. 3 Minis, all in the same space of like two streets, 2 blocks or whatever. Well, again, if I was worried about not finding any content kind of closer to like the main city of San Fran, I didn't need to worry about that apparently, because already we found some interesting stuff. Even if the cars themselves aren't that interesting, like there's nothing particularly interesting per se about a Mini Cooper, but the fact that there's 3 in the same like half of a block, that's mad to me. Another Mini Cooper. What are we doing here? I don't know why that's strange to me. I just think it's really weird that there's now 4 Mini Coopers rather, in the same little. Okay, so it's more than a block now. We're probably like 2 or 3 blocks like from each other. Like, but that's just weird. Oh, get out of here! Like, it's a Mini Countryman. It's still a Mini though. Like, I'm still counting it as a Mini. That is so strange. Ooh, Porsche Cayenne. Is that Google? Is that a Google car? Oh, damn, the Cayenne's gone. Oh, so is the Google car. Right, we'll go back down this way. Was that another PT Cruiser? That was another PT Cruiser. I'm also bewildered that people live on roads like this. Just look how silly that looks. I can't even imagine. I'm trying to imagine like the logistics of that. Like, that's your house, and then that's your car. Like, you're walking out like on a slant like that, like to your car every morning to go to work or whatever. And there's no Mini Cooper. What are we doing here? This is crazy talk. Oh, that's so strange. Okay, all right, we get moving on. Fiat 500. What if not just an Italian Mini Cooper? I won't count that one though. God damn it, this street is deep, man. And I know that's like San Francisco's thing or whatever like that, but it's just wild like that's a real thing where people live at these elevations. Yeah, anyway, back to the cars. Z4 3 litre, really cool. For all I know, they might all be 3 litre as well. And then an E46 330 Ci across the road. That's pretty nice. I mean, bog standard. And another Mini Cooper. What are we doing? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. That is not another one off in the distance. You are bullshitting me. What is happening? Why is there so many Mini Coopers? What direction do I have to go to get that closer? Okay, it's gone. But that one isn't. That is a different Mini Cooper. I need people to explain why this is. Why do so many people have Mini Coopers at this area? Although that's pretty cool. MX-5. We have, I've seen that Celica there. Celica's pretty nice. A fancier, maybe than a Bart. I don't know if it's an actual Bart. Fiat 500. Pretty cool. Again, Fiat 500s. I'm just starting to notice a pattern there. They're just those random cars to be so common. Like Mini Coopers and Fiat 500 Barts. E36. That's kind of nice. Ooh, nice Evo 10. Not their biggest fan, but again, like when you had the Evo 10 coming out at the same time that the hatchback Impreza generation came out, it's like, well, at least the Evo 10 still looks like the car that it's supposed to be. Whereas even though I liked the Impreza, that hatchback Impreza generation, like the Ken Block one in particular was really cool back then, around 2008, 2009, they didn't look anything like an Impreza. They shouldn't have given it the Impreza name, I don't think. Another 2 more Mini Coopers. 2 more. Like, what are we doing here? Now I might have already seen that one. Oh yeah, I did, because that's the Civic. Right, I've ended up back on the same street. This is a problem that you can have as well sometimes. So I will head back down this way and see what else we have. No, a lot of Jeeps. This is the weird thing. There's like minimal in between. You've either got a Mini Cooper or like a Fiat 500, or you're in a big gigantic Jeep or station wagon or SUV or whatever you want to call it. Oh, Porsche. Yeah, it is. Very nice. Yeah, old Cayman. Pretty nice. I always like Caymans. Jeremy Clarkson always gave them stick on Top Gear back in the day for calling them like the Porsche, like when you couldn't afford a 911. Oh, nice Jag in the background. When you couldn't afford a 911, you'd get a Cayman. And I guess for some people that might have been true. Like you wanted a Porsche, but you just couldn't afford a 911. Get a Cayman. But like they've gone on to become very seriously cool little cars in their own right. And that is a Karmann Ghia. That is not a car you see every day. That is cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Not in the best shape of all time, but you know, it's a car from like the 60s or the 50s or something like that. Like we'll let it away with it. Another MX-5. That's pretty cool. Bit ruined by the sun. Another Maserati. Huh. There's a Maserati. Better look at it. Keep heading down this way. I actually didn't expect to see so much interesting stuff for some reason. Again, I know it is very expensive. Like, isn't San Fran like one of the most expensive places to live in America? Like alongside LA and like New York, basically. Decent, more modern Impreza for when they went back to looking a little bit more like what they were supposed to. Still never matched that last generation, the kind of bug eye, not the bug eye itself, but that generation, that kind of age range. Another Mini Cooper, because of course, apparently. Like, this is the reaction meltdown that I'm having over Mini Coopers and like apparently Fiat 500s was like what I was going through last night with the Honda thing when I was tweeting about it, about the Honda situation. Another Mini Cooper. Although behind it, more importantly, more interestingly perhaps, convertible Challenger. That's kind of cool. Our timeline has shifted, so we might have something different and interesting. I see a Tesla. No, we head back down this way. I think that was another VW Beetle, so they're becoming kind of popular. Shifted if we go back one. Yeah, look, VW Beetle. Oh, and also a VW Bus. That's kind of cool. I see them all the time. It's not the kind of traditional one that everyone thinks of, but pretty cool all the same. Another Mini. You can't make this up. This is crazy talk. It's after this period now because the time scale shifted. But god damn it, they're so popular. Like, it's not that I'm hating on them. I don't think Minis bad. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it lost all its coolness straight away. Racing stripes and tribal. I don't. Oh, and just random Oz racing stickers. Like 2 of them side by side, because of course. I would venture to say they're not even Oz wheels. I don't think they're Oz wheels. And he's got 2 Oz racing stickers. This is somebody that played Need for Speed back in 2001. Found out that Oz were a manufacturer that you could put stickers on your car of, and just never forgot that apparently, and that's the end. Cool old BMW. I think that's all 5 series, like one of the really early 5 series or 6 series. You look at the badge. No, I can't. Very cool though, all the same. But yeah, that Challenger just makes me sad. Not to judge again. I try not to be too judgmental or anything like that. Let people do what makes them happy, but it just looks very tacky in my opinion. Nice little alternative. Like, that looks actually pretty clean. Do Smart still make brand new Smart cars? I wouldn't have known that. Well, the timeline shifted anyway. Another Fiat 500, weirdly enough. Lifted truck. Not my thing, but I'm sure somebody watching this might find that interesting. Golf GTI maybe? Yeah, Golf GTI, kind of cool. Again, never really loved Golfs particularly. Like, I wanted a Polo for my first car, so it's not that I disliked VWs in particular, but it was just, I think maybe when I was growing up, everybody had Golfs. Like, all the young lads that were growing up that were buying, like, around it, like in my area, they all bought Golfs as their first car. So I was like, yeah, I got just sick of them, just worn out on them. Everyone had them. They obviously are amazing, like, and everybody buys a Golf GTI for a reason, speaking of the devil, and yeah, they're like great cars and stuff like that, but I just, yeah, it was like a overexposure or something like that. I just seen too many of them. SC430 convertible, interesting. Ooh, what is this? Camaro and an old Mustang. Oh, Lexus. This is an interesting little stretch here. No, Lexus. I don't know again. I don't know if that's an OGS or what, LS maybe or something like that, but that's kind of cool. And we have the Mustang, not in great condition, GT convertible. I think that's like a Camaro or Pontiac maybe, Firebird? Pontiac? Yeah, Pontiac I think. Yeah, not amazing with my old classics, like American JDM, my American domestic market cars. But I think I'm gonna try and find do that thing again where I try to find one more to wrap it up. Call it quits there, because I also do need to head to the gym. Shit, I didn't realize it was getting this late, so find one more interesting thing, which I guess has to be this, doesn't it? What is that? Oh, Jag? Volvo? That V on the front for Volvo? Of course, there's bloody Prius in the way. Yeah, that's what we want to see. That's real interesting. Very I like yeah. It's odd. It's not a classic beauty or anything like that, but I do kind of like the shape of it. Interesting. I thought the power lines on the car, somebody put racing stripes on their bog standard Hyundai, would have been an interesting choice. Right, I'll leave it here because I was really hoping that there would be a Mini behind them, because that would have completed the like trifecta of Fiat 500, VW Beetles, which are apparently very common, and then it would have been a Mini to end it off with. No such luck, unless I can see one from here, which is... There's a non-zero chance. Like, it is a non-zero chance I can spot a Mini from here. No, we're good. But a couple of old Hondas, so I'll take that. But anyway, that's episode 2. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Bonus clip. Kept on looking around for another little few minutes, because I've got some, like, again, I do have to go to the gym, but I've got a few minutes to spare. Just flying around. Spotted a 240SX. Me as a drifter, obviously, this is going to pique my interest. It is pretty bog standard from the looks of it. Some weird film or clean film or something like that, like on the rear window. Yeah, it's not the greatest wheels on that or whatever, but like it's not in terrible shape. Obviously, yeah, there's a big ding here, but like for a project car, if you're to take that off their hands, they don't seem to have styled it as a drift car in any way, so it's not got too much damage on the back quarters or anything like that that would make you think it's a drift project. Interesting. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there at the end because I seen it. So yeah, peace.